Did the two of you work on lines together?
Yeah, I did some writing for Walk in the movie. Yeah, I mean, we would do that, or we would just kind of improv and play. And sometimes I'd just be feeding him lines off camera and he would just be firing them off verbatim. I mean, he so understands the music of it and the cadence of it and the sort of the idea that you're setting up an expectation and coming 90 degrees to it. He understands all these concepts about comedy that are like, as old as Buster Keaton. And it was wild. So for me, it was like having the most incredible toy on earth, not to
A
sort of
live
turn
human boy,
but he's like that will just that can just do anything. And we would just, we would be falling over laughing because he would deliver these lines that no 12-year-old should be able to nail. And he would do it with ease. So yeah, there was some written in advance, but then even if I wasn't on set, Sean would FaceTime me and go, okay, like, let's, what do you have for him? We would just
even when Ryan had rapped and was all the way back in New York and had kids crawling all over him, these guys would FaceTime and say, okay, we're doing this. We feel like we need a little something that feels more right for us. And they would just be firing them off together. And then this one would come out and just slay them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And also it was
such a partnership there.
Yeah, it was a partnership. And that's actually what I was about to say. It was tough to leave too. I left with about 4 days left of shooting, and I'd wrapped out and I had to get home to my family. And it was tough because Walker and I were so attached at the hip for this whole experience. And certainly for him, he's never been on a set before. And I know that so many of these memories are indelible, and I really felt that from him, and it sort of suddenly became my little bag of rocks to carry as well. Like I sort of felt like this movie sort of suddenly felt like a first for me because I was seeing it through the prism of his experience, and I love that. It's sort of like when you watch a movie for the first time that you've produced or starred in or whatever you want to call it, and you're watching it with an audience, you see it through their eyes instead of your own, and it's a really magical thing.